so.
No, Jiminy. Crying children.
Cheers.
Alright.
Turn it off. Put this on rubber.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks good to me. Go ahead and do you F 1 to 5.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Looks good to me.
1, 2. I think that looks good.
Go ahead and do a cup sync.
Loud boy.
Loud boy we're having today.
That'll be funny. We should do that again. This is funny for like the pre stuff.
Yeah.
Just do it again.
Alright. We're just
Funny,
gonna
but
start
yeah.
whenever.
Alright, yeah. Did that turn off or is it, no, it's gone.
No, it's recording right now.
Outside.
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 This is exciting.
Catch me podcast outside. How about that? Alright. That's for the pre-bits.
Yeah.
For the pre-bits.
Yeah.
Post-bits credit scenes. Give me a good time.
Alright, I'm gonna do a countdown this way. That way. I'll feel like doing it just like again. Ready? Hello, welcome back to the Third Opinion Podcast. Me and Ethan are arm wrestling on this park bench. Oh!
Oh, drat. I wasn't prepared.
What do you mean you weren't? Whatever.
I didn't initiate that.
You didn't initiate that. Ethan, how you been this past week?
Oh, actually, it's Easter feaster.
It is Easter.
I had a feaster for lunch.
Yep. Yeah, me too.
It was delicious.
We went to Three Amigos in Manchester. It was really
that place
good.
is good. That's the one across near the sports complex, right?
I
Or is
think
that a
so,
different
yeah.
one?
It might be.
Like it's on the same road on the way.
Yeah,
to
yeah.
I like that one's good.
It is- it
I've
was
only
really
been there a
good.
couple times, but every time I've ate there has been delicioso.
It was very good. It was
Like
really
that. We
good.
had some good homemade food. Mom, and my grandmama, and my aunt.
Mhm.
Aunt made a delicious carrot cake.
Ooh, carrot cakes are good.
Mom made we got a ham and a turkey. We bought, which was good.
That was
and then
good.
My grandmama, she made some good country style short ribs.
Ooh,
that
I
was
haven't
my
ribbed in
favorite.
a long time.
And we had some macaroni
Macaroni?
and some corn.
Corn is good too.
Corn. And some all kinds of food.
Man, I'm getting hungry again.
Let me tell you, I'm gonna have to eat one after I leave here. If you like to grab a bite, we can certainly go.
Yeah, we need to.
We'll figure out something.
Welcome back to the Third Opinion Podcast, episode 31.
Episode 31.
And if you're watching the video on YouTube, the YouTube channel, Third Opinion Podcast.
you saw episode 30.
Yes, episode 30, and it was good.
We snuck one past you.
Oh,
And
gotcha.
it went straight to the internet.
Oh, yeah.
Gotcha.
But also, if you're watching the video, we're outside.
Hi.
We're outdoors. We're at the McMinnville Civic Center.
Civic Center on location.
On location.
Just enjoying the outdoors.
Just enjoying the outdoors. The reason that we're out here is I said we've been inside for the past 30 episodes. We never get out and do anything.
What you're telling me is I'm starting to mold because I've been in place so long.
No, that's not the case at all.
And you're kicking me out of the house.
No, that's not it.
Speaking of getting kicked out of the house. Just kidding. I didn't get kicked out of the house. I finally moved. That was good.
Nice. That's pretty fun.
Exciting. Yeah, I'm in the new place.
Well, moved again because you lived somewhere
I
previously.
did. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
But I lived there for a long time, to be fair.
Yeah.
So I lived in college in an apartment
Yep.
for a long time. I was at the same apartment for 3 years, a house for 1 year before that, and dorm 1 year before that. So out of the house for 5 years, and then I've been back in the house for about 4 or 5, 4 years. Yeah, 4 years now.
What made you move back in?
Economic reasons.
Yeah, I
It's
feel
just
that
cheaper,
one.
you know. It's easier, and family didn't mind, and I love my family, so it's always good.
That's pretty good.
But yeah,
That's a good
I'm
reason.
out of my own, living with one of my best friends.
That's pretty fun.
Not you,
No,
but another one of my best friends.
I don't think we could live. Well, we could probably live together. Maybe.
We'd be fine. We'd be fine.
Maybe.
I pretty well keep to myself.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Me too.
I'm quiet.
Me too. So yeah.
I'm
Except
only
for-
opinionated when I'm only opinionated. That's fair.
Except for whenever I listen to music, I only have one neighbor, and we both know who it is. It's
Yeah,
Brian.
good guy.
And like I just blast music at like 3 in the morning. Well, not anymore. I've been
Yeah.
going to bed like before 12 every night for the past 2 weeks now.
Look at you being a responsible adult and boy.
I enjoy waking up earlier.
Proud of you, son.
Thank you, Dad. So proud of my father.
I'm so proud of my boy. He's done me a real good job. I'm really right proud of him. Mhm. I'm gonna take him to the store, buy him an ice cream.
So I just blast music and like
Yeah.
I never hear any issues.
That's the first thing I did.
Blast
When I
music.
moved in this afternoon, I was like, I'm gonna bump this.
Yeah,
And
nice.
it really wasn't any louder than it usually is.
Yeah,
Tell you what, I have to go home though already because I left my remote for my TV.
nice. I don't even know what happened
And
to
it's
remote
not
to
a
my
big
TV.
deal. It's just inconvenient.
I don't even know what happened to
So-
mine.
I don't want to buy another one because I mean it's literally 5 minutes away.
Yeah, there's no
Eh.
point. I might have to buy a new one for me. I don't even know what happened to it. Speaking of moving out, I've been in my house for close to a year now, almost. April
You have,
April
yeah.
19th is when I moved in.
2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Well, today's the first. April Fool's, gotcha.
April Fools! I didn't really move out. No, just kidding. Just kidding. No, I did.
No, none of them have really gotten me, except for me and Andrew are both. Andrew's
Yeah.
Andrew's doing his degree, and thank you, Andrew, for letting us borrow the
April
microphone.
Fools! He's really working fast food. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Andrew is doing audio engineering and sound design for his
very
degree.
impressive Things, yes.
He's
yes.
really good at it. He's letting us borrow the microphone. Thank you,
Yeah,
Andrew.
it's fancy
And he's
little-
working on a video game. Won't say the name of the game just yet,
Man,
but he's working on a game.
exciting though.
And he referenced me for voice acting, and I was like, "Oh, cool! I can do
It's
some
gonna be
voices."
terrible now.
The game's
You
gonna be
ruined
worse.
that game now.
No, I know.
Drop it from a 10 to a 5.
Or lower.
-2.
But in the Discord, in the game developer Discord, the guy said due to a lack of people were like closing down the project or whatever.
Oh.
But it was on April 1st, and I was like, oh,
Oh.
yeah.
Whew.
He said we need. The thing was like we need 10,000 people to make this
Yeah.
game. It's like an indie studio
Yeah.
of like 30 people. He's like we need 10,000 people working on this
It's a
game.
pretty good sized studio.
30 is not. Yeah, I think
That's a
I think
pretty
it's about
like
30.
that's
It's
a,
not that bad.
That's a pretty decently sized studio. you know?
Yeah, but I think it's like 4
Like
main
when I think
people,
of real indie like studios, I think of like
5 or 6.
like
yeah.
me and you on the set
Yeah, basically.
making video games.
Yeah.
Even though we're not making video.
I think
games,
it's 30, but he has like 4 core developers, and then obviously
Yeah.
me and Andrew live in Tennessee, and he lives in California.
right.
So
he's doing the noise bits.
yeah, and then Andrew's referenced me, and I was like, oh man, and then I read the last line, and it's like April Fool's got you. I'm like, oh, okay. That's the only one that's gotten me. That's the only one that's really gotten me. All of the other ones have been like, oh, that's funny.
I was gonna say I saw one that I was like, but it didn't quite get me.
Mm.
But I haven't had any really good April Fool's jokes in a while.
Yeah.
I tell you a funny one that I heard today though. One of the kids I have at church, parents put vegetables in her,
Ooh.
or the Easter Bunny rather, put vegetables in her basket instead of
Ooh, that's
nice candies.
mean.
That was pretty rough. I was
That's a
like,
rough
man,
one.
that's a good joke, but that's.
There's
That's
a
pretty
video on YouTube.
I just looked at her. I was like, I think he left his basket for you. So
There's a video on YouTube that was like parents giving their children dark chocolate instead of normal chocolate, and then being like,
that's really sad. The funniest one I saw was it was just a picture, and you know those little eggs that come in the tinfoil.
yeah,
Those
yeah,
little
yeah.
chocolate eggs are like that big.
Yeah.
Somebody took like it was the picture, and it was like since it's Easter's not April Fools, it was showing somebody unwrapping one of those and putting grapes in the wrapper and rewrapping the grapes.
Gross.
That's pretty smart though.
Yeah.
Like, could you imagine like being like I like those little chocolate eggs. You just go like unwrap it, and it's just a grape, which I would not be upset, but I just be like, well, this
No,
this
I like
wasn't what I was
grapes.
expecting.
Yeah. You were expecting chocolate, and it's just a grape.
So, it was a grape time.
There were a couple. Dog.
It was not
There were a couple that like a few years ago probably got me. There was one that was like the Google. Oh, was it the Google Gnome?
I don't remember.
It was
that.
it was like a Google Home for the outside.
Dude, that would be awesome.
Yeah, but it was in the shape
Like
of
a
a
little
gnome.
garden gnome.
Yeah, but
That's
it was
hilarious.
just it's just a Google Home.
Yeah.
Oh, please don't come over here, little dog.
I kind of wish it would. But we can have a guest.
Oh, we have a guest on the program, little dog that's just running around the
dog.
center.
Welcome to the Third Opinion Podcast.
I think he's just. We'll leave him be.
We don't have to comment on that.
No, he's fine.
Play by play. As he's sniffing the tree.
Yeah. This tree is satisfactory. I think the Google Gnome was an April Fool's joke.
Yeah.
There's another one of like a Razer drone, Razer that makes computer
Huh.
parts, and it was a drone that like follows your moves or whatever, and like
Well,
like
they sort of
records
have
you.
those now.
They exist now.
Yeah.
2014, they didn't exist.
Yeah. It was not too long after that, wasn't it?
Maybe I think like late
2016,
2016. Yeah.
Technology is not that old.
No.
It's pretty cool.
Considering what phones can do now.
I know. I imagine they use it through the phone. I would imagine.
Yeah, probably.
So
let's see what else. What other good April Fool's jokes? There hasn't been
really
many this year.
had like any crazy ones that I've seen.
Yeah, none that were like unanimously like, whoa. Oh, it's a joke. There hasn't really been any of those.
That's my life.
Well, you just moved into a house, but you're sharing it. But
yeah,
I mean,
that's fine. I'm running it. I'm running it from my friend. Who
uh,
also lives here.
that's pretty neat. That sounds fun. You're talking about like
Shout out
setting
to
up.
my best friend and landlord.
That sounds like some kind of weird anime. My
It
best friend is my landlord.
sounds like one of those like weird Japanese like movie where the kid like where the high school student moves in with a teacher or something. You know?
yeah, I
Like
love
some kind of crazy hijinks kind of thing.
Oh man.
There's a really funny Korean movie where that happens. It's really funny. I can't remember what it's called, but one of my friends watched it in Korean, and will like just because it was funny.
Yeah.
Like, he was like, I didn't know what was going on. I mean, he could tell like by subtext, like
Yeah.
by context, and then he looked up the plot later on, and sure enough, he understood it like perfectly.
Oh, that's funny.
Like it was really funny. Thinking about it, but
We need to get. If you're listening to this, and you have not watched the very first viewing party, then boy, are you missing out.
well, unfortunately, you can't watch it yet.
By the time this one goes up tomorrow, it should be out
But
already.
it's coming. It'll be out.
Today's April 1st, right?
April Fools.
April Fools.
It's not coming out.
No, it is. It's coming out today.
April Fools.
It's going to be so hard to
April
convince
Fools.
people that the very first viewing party comes out on April 1st. Like, no, it's the real thing. It's legit. I promise. Like our Facebook page.
Is this recording even real? Are we recording a show right now?
We are recording
Or
a
is that
show
a
right
joke
now. It's not opposite day.
I'm pretty sure that's a joke too. I don't know. We'll find out. Tune in and find out.
Like our Facebook page and subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Please like our Facebook page. We are slowly utilizing it more.
Yeah.
And we are coordinating and making plans
Big plans.
along with the ones we've discussed already.
Yes.
Which was episode 29, I believe.
Sounds about
If I
right.
remember correctly.
Sounds about right.
And then from there, I've got a road trip-ish thing planned.
Yeah, we have a lot of
Soonish.
cool things planned.
Which I guess we need to do next weekend probably, since
Next Saturday
Toy
we're going to
Boys
record the
are-
second viewing party.
Since the Toy Boys are closing down,
Ooh, yeah.
we need to do that.
Yeah, we need to go.
next Sunday probably.
Yes.
We could do an adventure on the road podcast.
We'll have to schedule
Good
that
time.
one.
Be a
It'll
good
be a lot of fun.
But yeah, viewing party number 2.
Uh-huh.
Or do we want to? Do? You know what we should do
Uh-huh.
for the viewing parties?
Yeah.
We should give them
Insider info.
We should give them movie subtitles,
What do you mean?
like viewing party 2. The movie Strikes Back.
Oh, okay. I
Or
see what
like
you mean.
movie party 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Let
You know, just like
Well, for one of them,
insert subtitle.
Well, also-
subtitle here.
the reason we're calling it viewing party and not movie show or whatever is so the definition and the actual content
Yeah.
can be pretty loose. So for venturing, and I haven't told you this
Yeah.
yet. For venturing, we're going to have 60s movie or 60s television night.
Ooh, that's cool. I love.
And I'm thinking
I love
about
that kind of
pairing
stuff.
that as the April viewing party. Because February is the very first one. March
Right.
will be the one that we record the second weekend in April.
Right.
Because we're going to watch Ready
Which is
Player
fine.
One. It's
We are.
fun.
When are we gonna watch it? Have we decided yet?
We
Are we gonna watch it that Saturday? We could do
Maybe.
that.
We might could.
We could just make a day out of it.
We might could do that.
Like, we
Only
just-
problem is if we bring Robert with us, Levy Robert,
He gets
Is
off
that-
what at 11?
he works 3 to 7 that afternoon. So we'll have to work around the schedule. And
We could do
then
it. I mean, if we did it during the day,
that's what I was
we
thinking.
started
starting
movies
at like
during
9.
the day,
Yeah.
and then reconvened to see the movie at night.
Or watch it Friday night. Watch it Friday night. Talk about it first thing
Yeah,
Saturday
that could work
morning.
too.
Saturday
I
morning.
was thinking we could just go all day movie marathon.
I'm fine with doing all day movie
I don't know.
marathon.
We'll see.
Definitely.
We'll see. But I got all my movies
I
again.
definitely
I got
also
all my
want.
movies again.
All right, good, awesome.
So
I have a list of
moved
movies.
on. Robert thought of a really good one to bring the other day, but I can't remember what it was. I need to make sure.
He
remind
said Zombies was one of the bad movies that he wanted to watch.
we do need to watch that.
We do.
It is terrible. I've seen it. It was.
I watched
it
parts
was,
of it
It
with
was
him.
a train wreck. I couldn't look away. It was magical and terrible. It was like all the best worst things.
Yeah, I've seen a couple bad movies.
I don't know. It was wild.
Ooh, speaking of movies, not a bad movie.
I want to see a Quiet Place too.
I do too. But definitely, Ready Player One's going to be our
Comes
March
out
one.
Friday.
We need to watch both.
Honestly, I'm probably gonna pull a double, or I might go see that Friday night.
Ooh.
I might go see that Friday.
Might come with you. Maybe. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll have to schedule it.
I'm
We
gonna
have a
go.
whole
I'm gonna go see it right after work.
week. Ooh, nice. Probably.
Probably. That would be my. I think we'll get that here probably.
A Quiet Place?
I would imagine so. They
think,
they usually get horror movies because they
Every
do,
once
they
in a while,
do
yeah.
pretty well. You know, they get the bigger ones at least. You know.
Yes.
Which is good.
And A Quiet Place is supposed to be actually pretty good.
Yeah, it's rated. It's 100% fresh.
It's pretty
Rotten
good.
Tomatoes, which I only put so much salt in anymore
Yeah.
because the past year it's just been
Eh.
kind of a weird
Eh.
up and down with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see.
Oh, but I watched the 80s classic They Live last night.
I don't know if
I
I've
rewatched
heard
it.
of that.
It was really good.
I recently rewatched Fast Times at Belmont High.
Ooh, that's also a really good
Good
one.
movie. Raunchy, very raunchy movie.
Oh yeah.
I watched it. The first time I watched it fully was a year ago, like not on TV.
Yeah.
I watched it on HBO Go.
Yeah.
I was very surprised. I was like, well, how about you? Just everything. Okay.
Yeah,
Everything.
that's a lot.
Which is fine. Like I've seen far worse.
It's one of the reasons why I love the 80s.
You know,
They
but
just did whatever.
It was really good. Something else I watched. My family watched the movie version of Barefoot in the Park.
Ooh, how was that?
It was okay. It was okay.
Is it because you've been in it and yours was
I
really
think
good?
so. I think I'm a little biased.
That might be the case.
I think if I saw it without having been in it with such funny people,
Yeah.
then I think I would have enjoyed
Enjoyed
it
it more?
It wasn't bad. I enjoyed it. Like it didn't feel like a chore to watch.
1960s or was that a 70s?
67, I think.
That sounds right.
Somewhere around there. Like it was a later.
If it's 67,
later
do you know what else
60s.
came out in 1967? Planet of the Apes.
I love that movie.
I do
That's
too.
one of my favorite movies.
We might do that one for Viewing Part 2.
We need to
maybe.
specifically watch the second one though. I told you how I feel about this.
Yeah, yeah.
I have
We
very
need
strong
to-
feelings.
We
about the
really
second
just
one.
need to
It's
figure
ridiculous.
it out. So we'll figure all the viewing party
The
stuff
humans
out.
have psychic powers and they worship an atomic bomb.
Wait,
And they were thought to be extinct,
so it's just Fallout 3?
basically. And then the world blows up.
Yeah.
No, literally, that's what happens.
Ah, you spoiled it.
Yeah, I did.
That's fine.
But it's fine. It's a good time.
It's old enough.
It's
if
a
you
good
hadn't seen-
time.
If you hadn't seen it,
It's a real good time.
what other movies can we watch? I hope the wind's not hitting the microphone too
Someone
bad.
watch Birdman.
I'm sure it's
Someone
fine.
watch Birdman.
We do
It's a
still need to watch
great-
Birdman.
Great black comedy.
We do need to watch Birdman. It's funny watching the 1980s Batman and Michael Keaton
Like,
being
the
Batman.
89?
Yeah,
89?
yeah,
Batman.
yeah. And then you watch Birdman,
It's cool because it's like a commentary.
and now he's the Vulture.
It's like a commentary of him.
Yeah, he's a great actor.
He really
Michael
is.
Keaton.
He should have won that year. I was
Yeah.
really upset.
What else? One of the I know.
The guy that won that year was The Theory of Everything. The guy that played Stephen Hawking,
Oh yeah.
which I haven't seen, but
Supposed to be
I
pretty
reckon
good.
the guy did really good according to what they said. But
He won.
I don't know.
Yeah.
This audience is a little
I'm just
biased.
not. I'm just not really a big fan of biopics.
Yeah, like I've seen it. I mean, I really haven't seen it.
There's a couple that sound neat and that I'm like will
The Aviator's
probably
a good
enjoy.
movie. I enjoyed that.
I have seen The Aviator.
That was good.
Forever ago. I've
But
seen The Aviator.
Leo's always good.
He is.
I don't think I've ever seen him in anything that I didn't enjoy.
Ooh, no, yeah, no,
Personally,
you're right.
Personally, like even Titanic, like as a kid, I was like, "This movie's gonna be stupid," and then I watched it in high school. And I was like, "It's pretty good."
Yeah, Titanic's the reason why I started actually capturing and keeping record of highest-grossing films of all time.
Mm.
Titanic's the reason why they started.
Very fair.
Yeah. Otherwise, it would have been like Wizard of Oz or Gone with the Wind or something like that. We'll probably have it now. But they're like, after Titanic did extremely well, they're like, you know what? We should probably start keeping track of all of these.
Gone with the Wind is one of my favorites.
I still haven't seen the entirety of Gone with the Wind.
It's good. It's really long.
Dude, I watched the entirety of Citizen
Really,
Kane.
really long. I haven't seen that one.
It's really good. It's
I need
really
to see
long.
Schindler's List too.
I
haven't seen that
have
one.
not seen Schindler's List either.
I know that one's really long too.
We need
But
to
it's
have
really good.
There's a couple war films.
There's a couple of like really old
Or historical
there's,
films
like,
we
some
need
of
to
the
watch.
old movies like that I appreciate for what they are, but I would never watch.
What do you mean?
Like
Well, I mean, I see what you mean, but
like
give me an example.
Like Casablanca. Like I
Yeah.
get it.
Yeah.
And I know it's good. I've never watched it, and I have no interest
Yeah.
in watching. I'm sure if I watched it, I would enjoy it.
Yeah,
But
I
it's,
see.
it's
what
just
you
one
mean.
of those things. Like I don't know.
The sun.
This is why you brought me out here. trying to kill me. Speaking of sun,
I'm equally as pale
this
as
is
you are.
a loose tie-in. But so I've been listening to Critical Role.
Ooh,
For
fun
the
time.
past
The
month.
new one or the original
The
one?
original for the past
Original
month.
run, okay.
So I want to make my way through the original one, and then
Yeah.
because I'm listening to it every day on my way to work.
Yeah. Oh, what's Critical
great.
Role for people that don't know what that is?
Okay, so Critical Role is a Dungeons and Dragons
Mm-hmm.
podcast. Super nerdy. Push up my glasses here. But it's cool because the reason I enjoy it is the people that are the characters and the dungeon master.
Yeah.
The guy that's over it
They are all voice
are
actors.
all famous voice actors.
Yep,
Like
they're
they've
all-
been in video games.
Exactly.
And
Animated series.
movies,
Exactly. Yeah.
Stuff like that. It's really,
You can't
it's
really
cool.
find a project without finding
No.
Matt Mercer behind it somehow or being involved in some way.
He's kind of like Troy Baker.
He really is.
He's just in a lot of stuff.
He's in a lot of
He's
stuff.
like Crispin Freeman.
Yeah.
If you know Crispin Freeman. Crispin Freeman is like every anime.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Ever. Of like in the late '90s, early 2000s, Crispin Freeman is everywhere.
Yeah, he really is.
There's a shout out to the Whistling Man.
Yeah. Friend of the show, Whistling Man.
We don't know if he's surly. He looks surly. I'm just kidding. But yeah. So it's fun. They all have their characters. I think there's like 8 people, 7 or 8 actual characters. So there's like 8 total voice actors, like including Matt Mercer. And they have some like rotating guys that come in and stuff. Like
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just hit one. They had Felicia Day on there, which was cool.
Fun time.
She
Big fan
played
of
this
Felicia Day.
super ditzy
Yeah.
wizard woman. It was really funny.
Was there this?
And then they also had Will Wheaton on there as well.
Will Wheaton's a super nerd, and it's great.
Equally great. He rolled 1 so many times. Like, you take probability,
Yeah.
and he broke the laws of the universe. It was ridiculous. And then you rolled a 19, and then you rolled like 5 ones.
Yeah.
And he's like, it's just balancing it out. He's like, someone somewhere is rolling nothing but 20s.
Oh
And
yeah.
I'm the balance,
Oh yeah.
so the universe doesn't break.
That's just how that works.
But it's a good time.
Man, I hate rewatching. Slight tangent. I hate rewatching The Next Generation and seeing how they wrote him in like so poorly.
Will Wheaton?
Yeah.
I didn't know he was in there. I
Yeah,
always
he was
think
in
of
The Next
him-
Generation. That's
I
what
always
made
think
him
of
famous.
him more for like, because didn't he write Firefly? Wasn't that him?
Maybe.
I believe. Let's check.
Go ahead and check.
I'm curious.
But like they wrote him in to be like just this throwaway punching bag kid.
He's really good.
He is really good. Like the original way they're going to write him is going to be like this next like prodigy basically.
I think I'm thinking of Josh Wheaton.
Yeah, Josh Whedon.
Firefly.
Josh Whedon did Firefly. Will Wheaton.
No, it is Will Wheaton.
Also Josh.
He did do Firefly.
Huh.
Will Wheaton did Firefly.
Had no idea.
He writes. He does. The Renaissance man.
He does a lot.
He does. He's very talented.
He's very talented. and
Very
he's
talented.
a super nerd, and it's great. But they wrote him in so poorly in The Next Generation.
Which one was it that did? One of them wrote for one of the Avengers or something, didn't they?
That's Joss Whedon. Joss Whedon did the original Avengers. I think.
Yes.
I think the first
he
Avengers.
wrote some for it. I don't think he did any directing or anything, but I know he wrote.
Maybe the original Avengers is great.
It is great.
I forgot how good it was.
It's my favorite.
I've been failing at my rewatch.
I need to watch Thor Ragnarok. That needs to come out.
I did too.
I need to watch it.
We might need to do a Marvel weekend.
We do.
There's so many movies that we need to get.
It should be
to.
out by now, isn't it?
Ragnarok.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, The
Is it
Force
out now?
Awakens. Yeah, it is.
Oh, I need to buy it. I'll probably buy it.
Because The Force Awakens Blu-ray came out like the last weekend of
Yeah,
March.
but I watched it. I watched a clip from it, and I was like, "Oh, this is great!
It looks like it's a
This
really
is
good movie.
great."
Um,
Like the action looks really good. I don't know why I never went and saw it. We tried. I think we like tried to set it up to go see it, but we never could get around to it.
neither of us had enough time.
But, it's fine.
We can watch them now.
But-
I read something earlier today that was talking about how well The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi blend. After you watch The Force Awakens and then you immediately start watching The Last Jedi, it's like it makes a lot of sense apparently. And I really want to see how.
Makes a lot of sense about it.
That's
hot garbage. Moving on.
We need to rewatch them. We need to do a Star Wars day. I have like no joke 5 of my friends, 3 of them are girls,
not
who are like,
watch.
I've never seen a single Star Wars, and I want to watch them. I'm like, all right, you got it. We need to watch them.
I will watch all of them, but The Last Jedi.
What?
I will leave during the period of The Last Jedi. And go get dinner and come back.
Come back. You come back from dinner, and you'll still have like another hour of film left.
I'll go eat again. I will eat twice. I'll have 2 dinners. It's better than watching that movie.
Oh, I really like The Last Jedi.
I'll go get my back waxed instead. Something really uncomfortable. Just have a bad time. It'll be better time than
To
watching
watch The Last Jedi? And I hate that you didn't enjoy that
I
much.
hated the film.
I really enjoyed it. Go back to, I don't know what episode it is now. I don't remember what it is now. But it was like Elisha versus Ethan, The Last Jedi Debate. Or no, it was called The Last Jedi Debate. Third Opinion Podcast episode, whatever it was.
Yeah.
And the description was like, Ethan and Elisha face off once and for all. Watch the next episode next week or something like that.
Who knows? Who knows?
I don't remember. We've done
Yes.
We've done 30 episodes.
We have. We've done a lot, but,
We have.
but yet so little.
We have. We're just now beginning,
Thank you
even
for the
though
cartwheel. Good job. You missed it.
I wish I could do a cartwheel.
impressed.
I can do a cartwheel.
I can't.
I
I tried to
can.
do a handstand one time. I almost snapped my neck. Like I did it in a corner. My arms are so weak. They just gave out, and I was just like, my neck.
Well, the way you do-
My neck was sore for days.
The way you do a cartwheel is that you carry your momentum while you're like you're on the ground for the least amount of time as possible.
Oh, you did another one.
You just carry your.
Sorry.
I keep missing this.
Oh, you did it again.
Ah, I saw the tail end of that one. What time are we at anyway?
He does it so smoothly. He did it
23.
again.
That's what it's like to be in good shape.
I think we got like 10 minutes.
We got
8 minutes.
Oh, excuse me. Let's see. So viewing party is coming out
About
today.
8 minutes.
Viewing
before.
party is coming out April 1st. Fact. If you are listening to this,
So it's going to be out today.
it's out. Yeah, it's going to be out today.
Ooh, exciting.
It's going to be out like this afternoon. What time is it right now? 5? It's going to be out like before 7.
You mean this evening?
This evening. Ooh, we need to do
Spooky Boys.
another story episode at least. Because we don't have to wait
I
until...
still really like the idea. I know. I keep telling you that I'm going to tell you about it, and then I forget about it.
You go ahead and tell me right now if you want.
I'll tell you right now. So here's the idea.
Yeah.
So we start a story.
Uh-huh.
The whole going back and forth, like one sentence at a time.
Ooh, yeah.
And we build the story.
Mhm.
And that's the episode. We go for 30 minutes, see where we go.
We can do that.
It'll be real fun.
From a pre-existing story or an
No,
improv?
No,
We'll make it.
we start it.
All right.
We could start like with a little. We can find a little bio, like a little blurb, if you will.
We might need to do that.
Or we could request to. Well, no. Nobody really likes our Facebook, so
Out of the 20 people, which ones of the 20
Yeah,
people do you think are
probably.
gonna...
probably Robert.
Yeah. Maybe Robert.
Maybe Robert.
Maybe Robert.
Maybe right. Maybe Robert.
Maybe Robert.
Baby Robert. I don't know. Moving on. But yeah. But I know I think it'll be a good episode.
Write that down.
Cool episode. I'll forget. I'll remember it on an episode. About 5 episodes from now.
Yeah.
I'll be fine.
Let's see what else we're gonna do. Gonna go out to two different places and do some fun episodes.
Gonna go hit the road, Jack.
Toys R Us. That might have to be a special episode as opposed to a podcast.
Yeah, and we
episode.
can't really record inside,
They won't let us.
which is fine. But we'll record what we get,
Yeah.
and we'll record some of the trip there.
Yes.
Some of the jovial car conversation.
Conversations.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we have that
Yeah.
car microphone.
It's gonna be a good time.
And then we're probably gonna get one that Andrew has here eventually. We'll have to add that to the budget. Mine and Ethan's spare change that we collect at the end of the month. I'm up to $4.
I have 3.
We're only $193 short for buying a
alright.
microphone like
We're
this.
close. That's all that matters.
So you can give a microphone and send me a Snapchat.
You have a microphone?
Well, I'm the one that has it.
But what does that have to do with the microphone?
I don't know.
I don't-
Well, he's the
I
one
don't-
that owns the
I don't-
microphone.
I don't understand.
He owns the
What
microphone.
are you telling me?
It's his
I don't
microphone.
understand what you're telling me.
Oh, I let him borrow one of my cassette players. I have like 4 cassette players. 4 cassette tape players.
Why do you own so many cassette players?
I just like cassette tape players. I like the
I think you're
80s.
stuck in that. I think you're stuck in an age you weren't born into.
Now listen. Well, this may be the case.
Sonny Jim. I'll box your ears right good.
No, I have 7 tape players, but I have 4 portable ones.
How many VHS players do you have?
None yet. I do want to get a VHS player so we
this
can have it
player
for so we can have it for the podcast or for the viewing party.
So we can put ourselves on VHS and send ourselves back to 1990. So
I do want to record an
in
episode.
the past,
Yes.
from the future.
Yes,
That'll be our contribution to society.
yes, it will.
We're sending ourselves via VHS into the past.
I do want to
Shout out to
record.
Whistling Man.
Shout out to Whistling Man, friend of the show, Whistling Man. Special guest episode number 31, Whistling Man. I do want to do an episode that we record on cassette tape, radio only,
That'd be neat.
and there's only one of them that exists, cassette tape,
Cassette.
cassette, a little case-et,
Cassette.
and it's like just of you and me. We might do that for like
50.
52. 52 will be the 1 year.
Yeah.
Oh no, we'll find out.
No, will it?
Yeah, 52 will be us doing it for 1 year because we've done it for
No.
one a week.
Well, we've missed 2 or 3 or 5.
So, well, even then, 52 will be 2 episodes. So we'll just be 2 weeks after.
We'll figure it out. What's a yawn?
Oh, don't make me
My
yawn
boy.
also.
Yawning, my boy. I'm going fast.
I am too.
Hungrier than I realized.
I'd probably get a burrito. Where do you want to eat?
I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Go to Waffle House.
I found that.
Our place to do.
I found that.
Up and down Park Avenue.
I found that.
High class and lots of dollars. Ethan, do you spend every dime for a wonderful time?
I don't. What are you saying?
All right. Well, what time are we at? About done.
20 boys.
20 boys. I got 28 boys.
Well, I started late too, so that's probably about right.
Yeah, that's probably about right.
All right,
All right,
boys.
well, also, the thing, the sponsor spot,
Yes.
it depends on who it is. For the radio, it's pre-recorded ending now, so we can just stop the podcast.
Good.
Pretty nifty, huh? And for the YouTubes, it's going to be a video commercial. Pretty
Do
nifty,
we get to
huh?
record that?
I already have most of it done. But yeah,
Oh.
we can do the voiceovers and stuff for it.
That'd be cool.
It'll be a lot of
That'd
fun.
be fun.
I'm excited for it. So we're going to cut to that, but
Yeah.
thanks for listening. Or if you're on YouTube, thanks for watching. See you guys in the next episode.
Hoppy Easter.
Hop.
I see that cracked you up, Elisha. Did you like my yolk? You have some
All
on
right,
your face.
I'm done. I'm leaving.
Goodbye.
Bye.